Greetings again, Tiffany Norton from the 2023 Twin Cities Film Fest red carpet. And we're excited because we almost missed you, Anthony.
I was a little late, a little tardy to this event. So
Tardy to the party. Oh my God, to your red carpet. Well, you know what though, but I've just meeting you in the brief moment that I have, I full permission. You get to do whatever you want, sir.
Thank you. I'm blaming Google Maps. So it took me on a wrong turn, but now I'm here. So looking forward to it.
That's right, AI. It's coming for us. We're discussing, and this is a little second part of our previous conversation, art and medicine, speaking of race. Now, Anthony, you became attached to this project at the first film, at the incept of this project. First of all, tell us a little bit about that, and how are you seeing this grow for you personally, and what have you learned?
Yeah, so those are great questions. So kind of at the beginning, I got attached with the first project, which was during COVID and the pandemic. And so we actually ran a small virtual story slam, which is basically where folks get together and we share stories kind of about our experience. And that's where I kind of ran into some of the other members of the Center for the Art of Medicine, and they were like, hey, we're putting together this actual like virtual pandemic style production, and we would love it if you would share a story for that. And so I was like, that sounds awesome. That sounds intimidating, but that sounds awesome, right? And so that's when I first met Brittany, and we kind of did the whole thing. I was completely new to the whole experience, and it was amazing. It was a lot of fun. Seeing the finished product was amazing, and that kind of set the stage for having the momentum for future shows. And so as we've gone through, we've done several shows, and each show I've learned more and more about the process, had more and more respect for the colleagues who are putting it together, because it's a lot of effort, but every time I see a finished product, my mind is blown, even if I was like a part of putting it together. So really excited to see this, and I just hope to keep it going because it's amazing. It's a lot of fun.
I love your energy, Anthony. That's fantastic. What has Anthony taught either of you guys in this process?
Oh, he's such a good writer. I wish I could write like Anthony. He's such a genuine storyteller, and I think we had a lot of fun in this film because we worked together a little bit more to try to envision where his story would take place. And since he is a physician, the story that he's telling in this show does take place in a hospital setting, and so we worked with Regent's Hospital in their teaching center to film inside a hospital. It turns out it's difficult to film in those spaces during a pandemic. So why not try? And so it was very fun to get to sketch out the story together and try to come up with that. So he's a very brilliant man with words, which I fail at words, so I appreciate that.
Fantastic. Would you like to add?
Sure. I mean, there's a really rich tradition of physician writers, and I think it has something to do with the fact that, Anthony literally is at the bedside of people who are dying, and he's saving their lives. And so there's this long history. But Anthony, the way he writes his words and the way he says his words and speaks his words is really unique. Anthony has a really, really unique voice and vision, and we're just so proud that he's in this film, but also he's a colleague of ours, which is really something.
I want to come work with you guys. Can I? I think so. I mean, I've watched House.
It's exactly like that.
I figured, right?
Yeah.
Come on, absolutely. All right. Well, I already grilled these guys with this one, my little fun question, because it is a film festival.
Yeah,
you got to think bright lights, big city. Dr. Ken is a doctor, right? And he turned into an actor.
Yeah.
Because he got a bit on The View. That could happen, right here. If there was a film made of your life, Anthony, who do you think would be the person that you would like to see play you?
I would love to see either Jesse Williams or Shamar Moore. So one of those two, because it just in my dreams, I like to be mistaken for one of them, and I've never have been mistaken for one of them, and it bothers me deeply. So one day.
And that is what the Twin Cities Film Fest and this whole series is about, aspirational, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. Hashtag. Thank you so much. Hey, I don't want to hold you up from your screening. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. All the good work that you do in our community, for our community, and we appreciate the connection here locally at the Twin Cities Film Fest. Thanks so much and enjoy your screening. Everybody check out Art and Medicine, Speaking of Race, screening now.